A very good evening from Ilfracombe in the north coast of Devon. We drove here today from Pembrokeshire and it took us 7 hours. Yes, the traffic was that bad. And we've come here for one reason and one reason only, and that is to tick off a long-term bucket list destination, the island of Lundy, and we're hoping that this is the ferry that's going to take us there. I like the crates, and I think they load them on in there. And this is some town, I tell you, with a fairly substantial Damien Hirst artwork at the harbour entrance. Hello! And there's a slightly closer look at our ferry for tomorrow. At least I think it is. I'll look stupid if it's not. And is that our sailing? Is it the 25th tomorrow? Yes, Saturday 25th. And as you can see, the previous sailings, standby, fully booked. So make sure you do book in advance. And aye, that's where we think we're going tomorrow. Quite impressive, eh? The local residents. And we say we think we're going because we don't want to tempt fate. We need to phone them at 8 PM to make sure the sailing's going okay. So we've got an hour to wait, fingers crossed. I can smell fish and chips, you know. But strangely, I don't want fish and chips tonight. Such a beautiful harbour, isn't it?
Yeah, this place has such a summer holiday feeling.
If tomorrow's boat trip was cancelled, it wouldn't be the end of the world. As I say, it's been on the bucket list for years, but this just isn't the easiest place to get to, so I feel like this is our one opportunity. The only thing that could be against us tomorrow is the wind up to 20 miles an hour, but looking at the ferry, that's kind of put my mind at ease that it should be okay. Although I guess it's not the size of the ferry, it's where it docks. I've come in for just a little bite to eat this evening, but I feel really spaced. I'm so tired. I think it was the drive today. I'd say it was 7 hours, but it felt like you were driving for a mile, then you were in traffic, then driving for a mile in traffic, and it just went like that all day. Cheers. Imagine being in a fish tank in a chippy.
That's a fish.
It's funny, we were just saying I hope the portions aren't too big, and then this arrives. I've got homemade steak and mushroom pie, and you have got a massive bowl of chowder.
I could share it with you.
And a whole baguette to go with it. Smash nego! That is a lot of pie. How is it? That's what it's all about. By the seaside.
Nice.
That's such a good pie. Oh, I love it when there's some rich gravy left to dip the chips. You know I'm making you hungry. Oh, the heroes do it again.
Let's walk.
We need to pay first. I'm glad we've got a half-hour walk back.
Up the hill. Isn't it lovely here?
It's beautiful. Yeah, a lot bigger than I expected. Imagine living way up the top. It's a hilly old place. As we sit here with Lundy behind us, it's time to make the phone call. I'm nervous.
Hello, this is Lundy Information Line, and it's sailing to Lundy. It's Saturday the 25th of July, departing Ilfracombe Pier at 10 AM and returning back to Ilfracombe Pier at 6:30 PM. There is a standby list in operation for this sailing.
I think we're good.
If any tickets become available, they can be booked online.
So it's full.
Tonight until midnight, and please get the ship ready for a 9:30 AM boarding.
9:30.
Day trippers who do not...
Yes!
Well done!
We're going to Lundy.
Yay!
And that's our destination island over there. You might be able to see it through the evening haze. So all we have to do now is not sleep through the alarm tomorrow morning like I did today. Tell you, I'm sleeping well on this trip. There's no point going on the big wheel, we were higher up. I'd still be scared on that, don't worry. I don't think you want to watch me struggle up the hill with a steak pie in my belly, so we will leave it there and we'll see you first thing tomorrow on the ferry to Lundy. Good night. We're back in the room. It's nice to have a big bed again after last night's shoebox. And we've got an actual bath in the bathroom and a nice view over Ilfracombe, a place that I still don't know if I'm saying right. You can watch the tennis. Look at that, we said we're in a hurry today and they made us up some bacon sandwiches. Bless them. See you later, pal.
Bye.
We had a very good sleep last night, but we need to be on it this morning because you have to pick up your tickets 45 minutes before departure. So we'll see you down at the harbour. Oh, there's some old rowing boats over there. Must be some kind of festival on today. We've got a long walk to the water this morning. Oh, I'd like him. So we're back down at the harbour, and truth be told, it's a bit muggy this morning. We'll be seeking out some fresh air on this island. Yeah, it's looking quite busy down here. I mean, it's a big boat and it's sold out, so that makes sense. And that's the queue. I can see now where they ask you to arrive early. There's a lot of people with luggage. I guess they're staying for a while. We're just on a day trip, of course.
So basically you have to bring your...
Hi, good morning. We're just day trippers. It's Marsh, M-E-R-S-H. Svoboda.
I've got this one.
Lovely. Thanks very much.
Hey, nice tickets.
There we go on the wall. So now we've got our tickets. She said just go and join the queue. And this is a busy boat, isn't it? But that's good, it means it's popular. There's the crane working away, loading the crates. Just you do your thing. So it turns out we're on board about half an hour before sailing, and then I don't know how long it takes. Is it like 2 hours? 2 hours to get there. We're on here for a while. Ooh. We'll be looking down there at some point, and as you can see, it's fairly high tide. We're going to have a peek inside. That's a big step.
There's plenty of space here.
Oh, I like it. Yeah, I like it because it's quiet. Got cold drinks. Proper old boat. And the bar. And they've got their own branded cups. What do you want for breakfast? And of course I just want to show this. 1958. Oh, Helgoland. So that's why it's called the Oldenburg.
I got you this one just in case.
Is that a sick bag?
Yes.
Letterbox. Because I read somewhere that Lundy has its own stamps and they've got puffins on them. So we need to try and buy one. Remind us. You found the only quiet corner on the ship and it's got a view. All the stuff you can see. Oh, boarding time for the way back. That's important. 4 PM. Oh yeah, guided walk. She mentioned that. Eh? Sturdy shoes advised.
Oh, sturdy. I thought it said Saturday shoes advised. I was wondering what it means.
So it's stuffy in here, so we're going outside again. Already. Can I go up there, please? We can't quite see into the wheelhouse, but it is there. Captain's let me have a quick look inside. Wow. It's got the proper big wheel.
Sorry.
Thanks, mate.
Oh, no worries.
That was awfully nice of him.
No, people! I can only see 3 goals.
Was it cool?
It's like those games in the amusement arcade, but they didn't get anything. It's funny this takes 2 hours. The island doesn't even look that far away, but maybe it's quite a slow ship. Has it got anything this time? Yes! We've got a net full of bags. Aye, with all the luggage being loaded on board, I guess there's people that are staying on the island for a long time. It'll be interesting to see how busy the ferry is coming back. Whoa, I think that's for sheep. But I don't think we've got a sheep on board. We're finally good to go. I think we're waiting for a latecomer there, but they never showed up. So we're just about 10 minutes late. is some statue, that, isn't it?
Ladies and gentlemen, please listen carefully to the following safety announcement.
We're underway, but there is a bit of a problem. This ferry leaves at 10 AM on a Saturday. We have a video that goes out at 10 AM on a Saturday, but there seems to be an issue with it, and we're trying to resolve it at the moment with not very good phone signal. Sorry about this, folks.
Finally, on behalf of the captain.
I'm trying to go for a wee wander, but as you can see, it is very, very busy. Thank you. And there's the North Devon coast. And I'll toddle back to a wee corner. There she is. The wind is fair picking up out here, but I'd say the sea state is no more than a force 4 at the moment. Absolutely fine. If you're not good on boats, I would say it's still okay. There is a bit of movement, but it's not too bad. Let's try and go downstairs inside, see if we can get something from the shop. I always think it's better to be outside anyway if you're feeling a bit dodgy. No, it's just hot drinks and soft drinks at the moment. I think we're okay. I can smell bacon though.
Pre-guided walk today, leaving from the jetty.
No, maybe the bacon's down the back here. Let's have a look. Yes, this is where you get the food. And there's your prices. £5 for a bacon sandwich, £4.50 for a Devon pasty, £3.50 a sausage roll. That's not too bad. We've got some merchandise in the corner. I hadn't noticed this. Baseball caps, polo shirts of the ship. Some hoodies. Hey, they're very nice. And that's where we're going. Prices are pretty good as well. You can get a beanie hat for £12, for example. Different colours. And it's getting quite smoky down here at the galley. It feels like you're in the engine room down there. They're giving out some wildlife information, leaflets. Oh, and by the way, don't feel that you have to buy stuff on board the ship, because there is a good shop and it's very well stocked on the island apparently. But we'll show you all that later.
Still warm.
Thanks, honey. Alright, this is mine. You can get bacon sandwiches downstairs with a £5.
It's not bad.
Not bad for a ship.
But we've got our supplies.
We've got freebies. That was very nice of the hotel to give us breakfast to go.
This is like when your mum is packing your lunch on a school trip.
There's nowhere better to be on a ship than next to the waste diesel vent, you know. Enjoy. Very wispy clouds today. Another cracker. This is a busy ship, but it's also a very happy ship. Everyone's having a great time. Looking forward to their visit to Lundy. I can't see much from here, but I think I know where that is.
Due to its remote and isolated location and rugged beauty, we do not erect warning signs or fences, which would destroy the iron's appeal of being a wild and remote place. Those of you that are staying on Lundy, your luggage will be craned across onto the jetty and taken up to your property. Ladies and gentlemen, heads and arms inside the rail, please.
Definitely alright, still behind the information desk like the chap earlier.
Welcome to Lundy.
Hey.
At last, at long last. Wow. It's a bit of an old ship, but it certainly makes it feel like more of an adventure coming here.
Happy?
Yes. I know you can't drive on the island, just a few tractors. That is amazing, eh? What a paradise. I think we're going to cut off and take the steps up to the lighthouse. The South Light. As you can see, we're not quite there yet. Yeah. I think we'll have some good views from up here.
This is steep.
Yes. And it's a hot day, of course. Hey, nobody's following us. I think they know better. Go that way? No. Feel like Robinson Crusoe up here. We've been on the island 5 minutes and we're already in this mess. I mean, there's still people waiting to get off the ship and we're up here. I'm sorry about this. Not easy, but at least we've got a view of a lighthouse. A wee stubby lighthouse. Yeah, this ain't easy terrain. Do you think we're allowed to jump the wall? There's no signs.
Cool place.
Pretty much everyone is going that way. We're the odd ones out.
They probably know better.
So already we've only got about 3.5 hours left on the island. It would be a push to get right to the northern end and come back again. It would be pretty much yomping to do that, but we will get up to the little community, that's for sure. And if there's time for a beer, we will have a beer. But first I might have a little scramble up here and see if I can get a viewpoint. Be careful. I don't fancy going round that way. Even if this is a dead end, it was worth coming up here. And here we are at the top. Oh, well, I'm guessing this is for helicopters. What a view. So that'll be Lundy, ladies and gentlemen. Definitely taking some photos up here. Wow. And we'll go back down this way. I at least want to touch the lighthouse. There we go. Well, honey, I guess we go back down.
Yeah. Thank you. Like the sign said entrance only, but then
There's nothing.
there's no exit. Maybe you just have to stay here. If you decide to entrance the staircase, this is you.
I would stay here with supplies. This feels tropical. At least by the time we get down, the crowds will have gone. By the time we get down, it'll be time to get back in the ship. I'm glad we didn't wear shorts today. My legs would be ripped to shreds. Of course, I've never been to the likes of Tristan da Cunha, St Helena, but I've got it in my head that this is what it'd be like. And I don't think I've had this feeling anywhere else before. A lot to do with that little ship, I suppose. It's like a mail ship. Well, we got some exercise early doors. If we find a beer, we can justify it. As I say, traffic-free island, but I think these Land Rovers take people with accessibility issues up to the top. Very steep staircase, this. Be careful. I'm guessing by the number of people that have just arrived on the island, accommodation must be pretty scarce. I wonder if you can camp, which is alright of course because it's a good general store, so you can get supplies. The worst thing is when you go to an island to camp and there's just nothing there. Well, that can be seen as a good thing as well, can't it? This path is just carved out of the rock. Whoa! I've been to quite a few islands in my time because of course islands are my thing, but I can already see why people are recommending Lundy.
On the way back, do we dip our feet?
Yeah, why not?
Yeah.
Don't know what that sea is. Bristol Channel maybe? If we'd gone direct from the lighthouse, we'd have to go round there. Maybe not. TH landing place, 1819.
Men working where?
I wonder how far that goes. Oh, it's a litter pick station, that's a good idea. And if you're coming here in your own boat, private boats, please note there is a landing fee £12 per person, payable at the tavern. Oh, it's good to hear there's a tavern. We'll need it after this hill. Lundy has electricity. There's more energy in this island than there is in my legs, that's for sure. Oh, the Landy's coming. I would not like to reverse down there. I was just thinking, why is he reversing down? But then I thought, yeah, you wouldn't want to turn here, would you? And as promised, construction. Well, where are we working today, boss? Well, you're off to Lundy.
The breeze. Fly like the birds.
Thanks for the shade trees. Yeah, just a warning, if you do not have a basic level of fitness, this is not an easy island to arrive at.
You need a good shoes.
Yeah, you definitely need the shoes.
Yeah, because it's really loose stones and dust.
I know it looks like I'm just wearing trainers, but these are off-road with the, you know, the proper soles. I'm guessing the Land Rovers bring your luggage up though, if you're staying for a few days. Can't imagine this with a trolley case. To the village. A tour going on here. And what I heard from the tour was that this is called Hangman's Hill, with a Union flag at the top. Whew. On approach to the island, we're both saying they're quite high cliffs. Now we're seeing the side effects of it. Well done, honey. We're almost there. 5 more steps. Oh. I have no words. Look at the church though, that's a beauty. Maybe on a sunny day bring a change of t-shirt because you will be breathing out of your... Welcome to town. Ah, so this is the tavern. Love those lights. Let's have a look inside. We'll just point the camera. The Morisco Tavern. We've got pasties. And beer on tap. What more do you need? Wow. That's awesome. So nautical in here. Oh, it's an upstairs as well. What a cool idea for the dartboard. So we'll head up the island a bit. We'll go past the shop first, because I am parched. Some old rusty relics here. That propeller's seen better days. It's melted. Look at that. Museum in the corner and the general store. I do like an island that's got proper provisions, you know. What day is it today? Saturday, of course it is. So this is open 9 till 4:30. Oh yes, I'll be opening that door. Everything you would ever need. And good prices as well. Bombay mix, £1.60. Yogurt coated peanuts. Yes please. And again, all your Lundy merch. And the bread is in the freezer.
All the cute stuff is here.
Yeah, we can pick stuff up on the way back, I think. So I will be getting at least a badge. Oh, and some stamps as well. There's the famous Lundy stamps.
They're older editions of it, but they don't amount to enough money to pay off.
I think the puffin ones, they're the most famous. Oh, that's awesome. Hi, pal. Thank you very much. Back out into the furnace. We're now equipped. Quick wee peek in the museum. Oh, a juvenile gannet. Ooh, the old light. That's one of the places you can rent, by the way. With this little bit of elevation comes a bit of breeze, and I tell you what, it is welcomed. A Lundy campsite. Right in the heart of town. And of course a big chunk of the island is a working farm.
Yes, where they've made and they have they're all
Street lamps.
coats with the wind.
Horses! And there's sheep hiding in the shade.
Got some Lundy ponies.
Oh, Lundy ponies, sorry.
I would say
Not
they're
horses.
the most dangerous thing on the island. They do bite.
Right, so we've managed to skip past the pub. We're on this path here. If we could go out to the old light and then maybe round to the battery, somewhere there.
Let's go to the old light first.
The Lundy sheep are very vocal, I don't know if you can hear them. They're attacking us. They're a bit crazy. That is the friendliest sheep I've ever seen. They make them a bit different out here. Yeah, keep those sheep out. So we are seeing 2 out of the 3 lighthouses on the island today. As I say, the other one at the northern end is a bit out of reach. Out of reach in a day trip, of course. But this is certainly still worth doing, you know, even though you've only got like maybe 3.5, 4 hours on the island. You can see a good chunk of it. I'm getting excited because I can see someone right up at the top. Does that mean we can go? I think we can. It's a lovely lighthouse as well. Hold me back. Have you found it?
Yes. Follow me.
This might be the photograph you saw earlier with the stairs. Yeah. Right, here we go. POV.
Reminds me of an old fossil.
And this isn't it, by the way, it keeps going. I think they're just hanging on to each other. Yeah. It's about to get steeper. I like lighthouses, but I do not like this. Every lighthouse you can go inside is a bonus though, isn't it?
I can't tell you how narrow those steps are.
Yeah, think how it is for me.
Yeah.
We're doing a lot of climbing today, aren't we? Oh. No rest for the wicked.
It doesn't look that high.
Almost, honey. Is this what's holding it up? I can see the light. Yeah, the steps are tiny. It's like I'm just holding on with my toes. We've made it. Well, almost. A few more steps to go. Wait till you see this. That's a couple of decent deck chairs. It's massive up here. Could I live here? Yes. You get yourself in a deck chair.
So is that where the ball will be?
I think so, yeah.
What's that mean?
I think it's fair to say you could sit here all day. I'm coming to join you. There we go, how about that?
I love it.
We're on top of the world. It's only when I actually think about it that I'm like, this is quite high. I'm doing okay. Thanks, mate. No, I wouldn't want to go out there anyway. Just take your time. Remember the steps are narrow.
Yeah, I'm thinking to go sideways. And they're very slippery, by the way.
If you took a tumble, you could end up at the bottom. At least it's nice and cool in here. What's the time? 1:30. This is the lookout at the bottom. Perfect house. That could be my toilet.
That could be your bed. You sleep here, I sleep here.
I always wanted a curved lighthouse bed.
I know you did. Cook here. Sink.
In the basement. We're not going to the basement. In there. The society occupied the old light 1946 to 1968. The Lundy Field Society. You can see the jumpers are on now. The temperature can change very quickly out here. Make sure you bring one. And over there, that's the airfield. Yes, you can fly to Lundy. The only thing I'm unsure about is whether it's a plane or a helicopter. Should have checked that. Someone will let us know. What a place this is, and seriously it is unlike any island I've been to before. I can't quite put my finger on it. Certainly unique. If we were here a couple of months earlier we might have seen puffins, but I fear we're too late, they've gone.
They jumped into the sea.
They jumped, yes. Wow, there's a building all the way down there. Maybe that's the battery. In fact, was that man-made?
It looked like it from the lighthouse. It looked a bit like a wall.
It's a long way down to the sea. Next stop, North America. This is just stunning. And don't worry, I'm not going anywhere near the edge.
Oh yeah, and there's a cannon.
So that's us looking south, the lighthouse where we've just been, and if we swing round, that's the view north. Wow. Okay, so that was where I was standing. And I forgot to show you the battery. Give me 2 seconds, I'll run back. Aye, that's what I forgot to show you. I meant to get a clip of it. I'm sorry, I can't really hold the camera still. You can tell it's windy. I mean, the other side is beautiful, but what is this like?
We're done.
We're going down here because we're very curious. That's a bit like the heads in Easter Island. I think this is zigzagging all the way at the bottom, you know. Have we got time? We've got time. Not too much further. Proper steps all the way now. But be careful of rockfall, I guess. Here she comes. And if we move in here and that's our lounge window, then that's our view. Put an offer in?
Good location. But the roof is a free.
Yeah, the roof's a 3. Can you keep going? That's the question. Indeed. Down to our defences. When I was taking the video clip of it up on the hill, I didn't think we'd be able to touch these. That's a bit threatening. This is too cool. I'm like a kid down here. And you can just about see the top of the lighthouse where we were sitting on those deck chairs, peeking over the hill. The fleece is off again. It does feel like Land's End down here. Yeah, it's amazing that's all we've done. You need a bit of time on this island. I think we need to head back soon.
We maybe cut it and go back the other way.
Good shout.
Yeah.
But first, this hasn't been slowed down, actual pace. Seagull! Those views, man.
I don't know if that's not the path.
Ah, maybe it is. We're taking a shortcut now right across the middle, west to east, on our way back. I mean, we still got an hour and a half, but it'd be nice to get that beer. I reckon I could do 3 to 4 days on this island, no problem at all. And it'd be nice when all us day trippers are gone. You got the place to yourself, because I mean it's so busy, isn't it? And you could venture all the way to the north, no problem. And these white stones here, they mark, that's right, Lundy International Airport. What do you think? We're about to cross the runway. Look both ways.
Look up.
I think we're okay. And that's it, folks. You can tell the grass is just a little bit shorter. feeling that's Wales in front of us, you know. Could be wrong. These guys are mental.
What are they like?
What's the drama, guys? Oh, I think they're getting their hair cut. What do you think about that? Ah, take the hint. I know where I'm not wanted. Where is everyone? It's like we've missed the boat. I like him. We're back for more stamps because we like these ones as well. If you're only here once, you know.
Oh, look at the baby oyster catcher.
Lundy Rock. So yes, we got more stamps. And did you know that at one time they tried to issue their own money here? Then that was quickly quashed.
How would that work?
I've got no idea. The Morisco Tavern is calling us. Seems a bit quieter now. Ooh. Boy, they look good. Get a Cornish one, right?
Yeah, maybe.
I will take one of those, please. I think we'll just sit here at the fire. Or fireplace, there's no fire today.
We don't need fire today.
That's what's on tap here. No, that's it, thanks. And the ales. The lighthouse one, eh? Good man, thanks. There we go, honey. A wee lager for you, and I've got
Big lager.
a Devon cider.
Oh, I was waiting with the pastry.
Proper Cornish pasty. Delicious. And you know that round was only $8.25? You know what I like about these pasties? They're peppery. Got a wee spice to them.
Maybe it's because we're hungry, but this is delicious.
And we couldn't resist a wee slice of cake. Dulce de leche cake. This is going to be sweet, just to warn you.
Okay. The cream is sweet, but the thing in between, the sponge, is actually not that sweet.
Yeah, that gooey top looks good. I like this island. Right, I'm going to go for a look at the church, and I'm leaving you in the pub. That's dangerous. I can still hear those sheep, you know. Welcome to St Helens. Come inside to see the stained glass, the information boards, and enjoy the peace and the holy Wi-Fi. Hats off. Magic puffin. For an island like this, to have a church like this, it's pretty cool. Right, let's get back before that girl orders another beer. And then we'll need to make our way back to the ship. I was thinking, we've still got 40 minutes, but it's quite a walk. Nope, she's gone.
How's the church?
Beautiful. I was just saying, for an island this small to have a church like that, quite impressive. I think I was wrong, by the way. That's England, and that's Wales over there. Neither of which you can see on the camera, but you can take my word for it.
Shouldn't be giving directions under influence.
After you, my dear. You shouldn't have to do this walk after being at the pub.
No, you should have been doing this walk.
It's at Lundy jail. Well, the boat's still there, that's a bonus. I can't believe we went up to that lighthouse. So we got construction, but no cats. There should be a Lundy cat.
You had a good day?
It was a great day. This is a beautiful island. So glad we came. The Landys of Lundy.
Hey, we forgot to dip our feet.
Have we got time?
Hello.
3:30. Boat sails at 4. I'm sure I can take my socks and shoes off in half an hour. Plonk myself down here. How dusty my trainers are.
Ah! Whoa.
Oh.
Feet is refreshing, right? After walking. It
I
feels
can
good.
confirm the Bristol Channel is cold.
Ready to go back?
Aye, let's do it. I'm happy that we did quite a lot on the island in such a short time. These two must have names. No, you're not going in. If we had a torch, maybe.
You go in and there's a sheep in there.
These are the queening mats, aren't they, for the wildlife?
For the birds and stuff.
Looks like there was quite a few day trippers. So that's basically what we did. We went up to the lighthouse, then up to the village, across to the old light, battery, back across and back round. But yeah, so much more of the island to explore. One day. I like that John O'Groat's house. Good to see you've still got the return tickets. That could have been a problem. It's like we're on the moon here. We're moving. I'd like to sit up the front with the guys.
You can go in there, I'll go to the lounge.
Feels like everyone arrived with energy and now we're all broken. Or maybe I'm just projecting. I'll be walking about, but let's go and grab a seat. We're down in the bilges.
I'm tired now.
Me too. And that's us away again. As you can see, it's just as busy on the way back.
Ladies and gentlemen, for your safety, please keep your heads and arms inside the rails as you come alongside the pier. Heads and arms inside the rails. Thank you.
Thank you. That was steep. And yes, it really was that busy. We didn't show much on the way back because 80% of people were sleeping, me included.
And me included.
Aye, they've done this before, eh? No problem. So that's our Lundy adventure over, and that's exactly what it felt like, an adventure. That island might only be 2 hours away by ferry, but it could be a whole world away. Thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.